Welcome, everybody. In the last video, we kind of went over like our predictions at the very end for the Gamers8 tournament, but I figured let's make it official and let's do the proper full group stage picks. Go to pickstop.gg if you want to compete with me. You can join my league. I'll show you right here. It is called the Gibbs League. Now, there's one important thing that we must do. If you go to the Popular tab, we must pass Corelli. We cannot allow Corelli to have more members than the Gibbs League. So I believe you can probably join multiple leagues, but leave Corelli's league either way and join mine instead. We need to pass him. Hootie Hoo's cool, so keep joining his league. I just want to pass Corelli. That's my #1 goal here. So please, let's make it happen. All right, let's get into the picks. Pickstop makes it nice and easy to do, so we'll do it. This isn't an ad or anything. I just like what they do. Nice, good, community-driven website. So let's begin. Oxygen versus Ground Zero. Ground Zero, very happy that they're here. Missed out on the World Championship. We're clearly the #2 team in OCE. The problem is they formed in winter, so they just didn't get enough points. Barely missed out. They had to beat Power. They did not in that final match there in Boston. So that being said, I'm going Oxygen because it's Europe versus OCE. Oxygen, their potential I thought was so incredibly high, but at this point I think it's more realistic to have them lower than that, but it's still, they're playing OC. They should beat them. I think also when it comes down to 1s and 2s, I would assume it is going to favor Oxygen anyway. The 3s already does, probably slightly, but yeah, I'm going to go Oxygen here. Optic Gladiators. Let me see if Gladiators made any moves. They did, right? They brought in Flitz. For that, like, even still, I think Optic is too strong, and Optic takes the win there. Vitality Oxygen, Vitality's the #1 seed. They're going to do very, very well. I'm not expecting too much. I could even pick them again here. It doesn't really matter. G2 Optic's going to be the interesting one. I feel like this is the one we'll probably see a rematch of in the lower final. Who makes it there? I wish the lower final, and I said this in the last video, I wish they mixed up the lower finals with all the other groups. I would like to see, like, it doesn't, so you're not cordoned off into one group if there's 3 really good teams. 3 really good teams could still make it out. But that being said, that's a scheduling thing, I guess, and it might be difficult to do so. I don't think it's that hard, but hey, whatever. G2 Optic, G2 has a slight edge in 3s. It depends. I assume Optic's been grinding hard. G2 obviously has looked better because of the World Championship, and they've obviously got that practice behind them. AJ is my boy. My mic just hit my face, so it might have been loud. I'm going to go Optic the first time around. Spoilers. It's not going to end well. G2, Ground Zero. G2. Oxygen Gladiators. This was pretty simple from there. Here it gets a little interesting. I think Oxygen could make up some upsets, but I've been saying that for like a year now and it hasn't happened. So G2. Vitality wins there, and I'm going to go, because rematches, I hate rematches. I clicked G2 and it gave me Optic. Interesting. Huh. That's strange. I'm going to go G2. I think G2 will win the rematch. It'll be very close. I think either of those teams could make it. It's a coin toss. Moving on. Group B. I assume this is Group B. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I think so. Twisted Minds, Elevate. Sorry, Elevate. Pretty simple there. BDS will advance. BDS is a little concerning of who's going to play 1s. I assume it's Rise because he's been practicing. But they probably don't have... So they're not huge favorites there. So Twisted Minds could win this matchup. They're probably not even favored at all, actually. But 2s, they should be favored, very likely. And BDS has just been very, very strong. So I'm going to go with them. Ninjas versus Monkeys. Oh, let's see. Who's on Ninjas, right? Yeah, I'm not sure how good Ninjas is in 1s. Some other people would know better. I'm not a 1s expert. Reezers, although I know is really good. That might give him a slight edge. I'm going to go Europe here. I'm going to go Europe. I'm going to go Monkeys. Gen G, I think, will advance there, though. Elevate Monkeys, I'm going Monkeys. Ninjas, Twisted Minds. I'll go Twisted here. And I'll go Twisted again. So Twisted will make that lower bracket run. We got BDS, Gen G. So Gen G, favored in 1s. So they'll get 1 game there, very likely. 2s is a coin flip. 3s, obviously, is BDS is favored. but it's going to be close. Let's go Gen G. Let's mix it up here a little bit. Let's get NA actually doing, well, NA in quotes, doing something here. So we'll go with that. But we'll have BDS still advancing, getting the rematch there with Twisted Minds. Again, lower final. Mix them up so we don't get rematches. But this time, and for some reason it's doing this again, but I want BDS to be qualified and Gen G. Moving on, FaZe Pioneers. Now, OC is at an all-time low, right? And if you didn't hear, Chrome is going to have to play for FaZe, at least in threes portion of this competition, because no SIP. He's on new medication. It's not really going too well, so he's going to miss out on Gamers8. So we're all hoping for SIP's case, he feels better soon. But Chrome has to play because they couldn't sub anyone in. OC has been an all-time low. You know, not doing well at Worlds, not doing well pretty much all year. People saying they should probably only have one spot. People are going to say they're going to want 0 spots because Chrome is going to have a masterclass here versus Pioneers. They're not going to lose the threes game. They're going to win this series 3-0. Chrome's going to come out. He's going to score at least 3 goals. At least. One better be a flip reset. It's very unlikely. I saw someone on Reddit who's like, can Chrome flip reset? Well, let's see if he'll show it here versus Pioneers. I'm going FaZe. FaZe up, baby. All right, there we go. K-Corp will then destroy them. So we don't have to worry about that. Falcons, Furia, and Limitless. Furia. That's pretty simple. We'll even just put FaZe through there. Falcons, Furia. I know Joby wants us to pick Furia, but it's just not going to happen. Falcons with Nupo, it's going to be pretty good. They basically have 2-1s players that they can pick and choose. They also have a very, very good 2s team. And their 3s team should be better than Furia anyway. So I don't really see that changing. I did talk about this a bit last time around. Vitir has been practicing 1s, at least in the Fear Fest or Fear Fiesta. He looked pretty good. At least going the distance with some tough opponents. So if it is almost a coin flip chance that you beat Vitir in 1s, that is not a great look when K-Corp is obviously going to have the advantage in 3s because they've been destroying everyone in 3s outside of the French 3. So you would think in 3s, K-Corp might have close to an 80% chance to win. I guess you could say 4-2, so maybe like a little bit less than 80, like 67%. But I would still put it between that and 80%. I would put it right in the middle there. So somewhere in that 70-something range in 3s. So they should win at least 2 of the 3. And then can they win one of the other matches? Very, very possible. But it's going to be tight. I think Falcons and K-Corp are 2 best teams in this group outside of Vitality and probably BDS, which BDS is questionable because of other modes. But I'll go K-Corp here. Pioneers, Furia, OC. Enough said. FaZe, here we go. Chrome is going to do the 1v1 versus Yan, and he's going to get destroyed 50-1. Falcons, Furia. I'm going to go Falcons here. Again, oh, this thing. I think K-Corp and Falcons are 2 very, very good teams. It's unfortunate that they have to be in the same group. Falcons could have even been like a 4 seed at this point. Moving on. We got Liquid. So this one's the interesting one, I think, overall. And so this might look a little weird because I have Dark Reader on. So it might look better if I didn't have that on, but it's too late at this point. We already got it on. Version 1, wins versus Secret versus Koi. Koi's a weird one. Koi's a weird one. Do I give Sam some love? Sure. Let's give Sam some love. Rule 1 wins that, though. Liquid V1 is, it's basically a coin flip, I would say, at this rate. V1 obviously can do better in 3s than they've shown. Beast Mode and Daniel, grade 2 squad. Daniel, grade 1s. But Addo has been showing up as well in 1s. So it's not a gimme. I think this is a very, very difficult group for Liquid. I think they got kind of shafted in this group. I'm going to go V1. I'm going to have Rule 1 coming out on top versus V1. A very close match, but I'm going to go Rule 1 there. We're changing it up a little bit from like what predictions we were saying in the last video. But hey, that's how it works. On any given day, it can be a little different. Secret, Liquid, Liquid. Does Liquid get revenge? Let's go the revenge route. I just want T-Beats to cry, honestly. So we'll go Rule 1 and Liquid through there. Again, like Addo, I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, that's it. Once that stage is done, we'll figure out the rest. So there you go. Playoffs. Playoffs would be next. Basically, in playoffs, I think it would probably rely on... Well, Vitality probably wins it again. There hasn't been a lot of upsets. And they're really good in all three categories, so I'm not really worried about them. I think K-Corp is the next best team. I had them winning their group, I believe, right? Group C, so they'll be on opposite sides of the bracket. I think Vitality might actually get Falcons kind of early, so that's going to be a little tough. But I think it'll be K-Corp Vitality final. I think Vitality take it. I know it's boring. I know. But BDS, by falling down early, would actually... It's going to make things a little bit interesting, too. It's going to be some interesting matchups. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, I remember to do the playoff bracket. We probably won't have any videos on Friday because it'll be right in the middle of Gamers8. People are going to be invested into that. And I have a wedding. Actually, one of my good friends is getting married. So I'm going to be busy probably for the rest of the week. Actually recording this on the Monday night. So I can get it all done because I have to go up Tuesday, get a suit all ready, drive back here Wednesday, drive back there Friday. It's like a 3-hour trip. It's a whole thing. So that'll be it for me for this week. We'll pick up the videos again on Monday. I appreciate you guys watching. Come join the league, Pickstop.gg, the Gibbs League. We need more members than Corelli. It is so important. So please do it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun making this, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.